What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Star Wars Black Series Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett. That's right, my Zillions. Finally, a brand new mold for Boba Fett. We got the Return of the Jedi version after, milking of that Empire one. I'm really happy about this because what character deserves it more than Boba Fett, especially after the resurgence in The Mandalorian, something that we the fandom have wanted for a long time, because this character was just too cool to stay down, and nobody ever liked how he went down, so this was one of those characters that really glad he's back. And I'm really glad we have a brand new Black Series figure. But is it good? Let's do the review and find out. Let's kick things off with a little box art nerd. This is the new styled boxes. Don't have much experience with this because I haven't really been getting too many Black Series lately, but it does look good. I do miss the old card art, but box art, but this looks pretty good. No Greg Titus, but it looks really good. Maybe it is Greg Titus. I don't think it is, though, but they do look fantastic. That is for sure. A nice drawing there. A little write-up there. Looks pretty good. Star Wars Return of the Jedi in green. So obviously this is a little bit of a bigger box for all the accessories. It is a deluxe, but it's cool. And speaking of those accessories, we're going to start out with his backpack because it does come off. And it looks pretty good. It's really nice. Very, very colorful. I don't actually recall it being so colorful, but I guess it was. You got blues, reds, yellows. You got a nice wear on it. Really good looking. Really, really good. I don't know why. It's just like, it looks just like a rocket pop, These articulate here, which is cool. And this can fire out the missile, which is awesome. Love that. Really nice gunmetal on that. That looks really, really good. Yeah, this is a good looking piece, guys. It really is. Beautifully done. And, it just attaches to his back. I do have to say, I feel like it comes out kind of easy. It doesn't fall out. But, when you're messing around with it and you put it down, it comes out. Probably more easier than most Boba Fett figures I have. But, yeah, it looks good on him. It is very colorful, though. But it looks good. You get this grappling hook with a string, which is like kind of my least favorite thing, because there's not much you can do with it. You could try to hide this, and then it shoots out. Pop it on his wrist somewhere. You could do that, and then you could just have him firing out. I think it goes on that side. Could go. No, it doesn't go on this side. I'm pretty sure it goes on this side. It looks a little odd. I don't know. Looks a little odd to me, and kind of like warped or broken or something. Does that look weird to you? It's okay. This part looks good, but the rest is just okay. Again, it's my least favorite thing. I get what they were going for, but I don't know if it works. We get Boba's rifle, which looks awesome. Very, very nice sculpt. Really good paint. Look at that. That's gorgeous looking. Very, very well done. I think Hasbro did a great job with this. Looks really good. Looks good in his hand. Yeah, this is awesome. We also get a version that's hacked in half by a lightsaber. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like the green there, kind of signifying that's been burnt through. That's a neat little accessory. We get 2 rocket boosters here. Nice little feck parts. Reds, yellows in there. Nice sculpt. Taking a look here. Grab this. See how that looks. Put it in there. Put it in there. Oh. Do it without breaking anything. There you go. Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty nice. I mean, he's gonna burn his little cape thingy here, but it is pretty nice for sure. Last but not least, we get a flamethrower. Well, a flame. The kids love it. Take his little flamethrower bit here, and you can see it just would go over this. Like so, I would guess. And that's nice. That is very cool. And see, the jetpack came off. But I like that a lot. I think that's really cool. Really nice sculpt on this. Again, reds, yellows, oranges, all that good stuff. So very nice accessories overall. So proportions on Boba look pretty decent overall. His helmet looks a little big, and that's actually perfect. It should look big because, I mean, it's a helmet. And I think that works very, very well here. And looking fantastic overall. You know, I do like it. Portions are very, very nice. Nothing really to complain about. You know, like this helmet is awesome. Very good looking. Beautiful sculpt. I know some folks were reporting getting this like squished. Mine is not, but it looks really good. The paint is superb. I love all the silver, which is like scratch marks, you know. Really very, very, very well worn. Little earpiece is good. Look how black and glossy the middle piece here is. Very nice. Reds up here look good. This darker red here looks fantastic. The scope looks really good. I do like it. Nice and simple, but that's all it needs to be. More gray paint on the back. Really good sculpt. I like how that looks. So that's really nice. You can see underneath there, the neck is nicely sculpted. One thing I have to say is I wish all this gray plastic, which is all nicely sculpted, was like, you know, I wish they threw like a wash on it or something, make it a little dirty. It's a little bit too clean. I wish that wasn't the case, but it is. All throughout, the grays could have been a little bit dirty. I mean, everything else is scuffed up, but he's got some nice clean PJs underneath. Nice folds and wrinkles on him, you know, on the arms, on the side here, and by the ribs, on the legs. Nice pouches, those look good. I guess we're looking at all the gray parts right now. But yeah, it is what it is. It looks good. It's just, it needs something. It needs something to bring out some of the highlights, because you can even see there's a nice texture to everything. And that's pretty fantastic, but, you know, it's hard to see because nothing's bringing it out. Then you got silver, whatever he has, all these little accoutrements in these little pouches here. The boots here look really nice. I like the little cuffs. Those look good. The boots are really, really nice. I love them. Nicely painted, nicely sculpted. Nothing going on the bottom. His knee pads are awesome. These little things here on the side, maybe they're little blasters, knee blasters. I don't know, are they knee blasters? I've never really seen them in action. But I like the yellow they used, and I like the silver scuffs. Those look good. Pouches look good. His bottom armor here looks really nice. The red sash here looks pretty good. Pouch on the side is nicely done. Pouch on this side is nicely done. Here's the back of those sashes, the red ones, and then the green armor there. These this belt here that holds up this. It looks pretty good with all these little pockets here, little pouches. I like it. I like it a lot. More nice sculpt down here. Turn my camera around. His chest armor looks really good. I really like it. Nice green. There is a little bit of overspray up here. You can see it bleeds into the gray a little bit on top, but that's okay. That little symbol looks pretty good. I do like it. It's printed really good. His little shoulder pads are very nice. And I dropped the figure. Nice silver Mandalorian thing here. Looks pretty good. And then this arm here. Looking pretty good. Little flamethrower on the side. Isn't bad. His little keypad there. Done in silver is pretty good. His little wrist missile is painted very nicely. You got gold in front, gunmetal in the in the back here, black. Very nicely done. Really, it's really good. On this side, you got the first off, you got the tassels here, Wookiee braids, whatever they are. Pretty good. I do like them. They're glued on to the top here, which is nice. Yeah, it's nice. His little tubing is well done. They're not coming out, and that is good. I'm happy about that. Even when you bend, there's enough give there where it still stays in there. Very well done. I do like it. This gauntlet here is pretty good. Nothing crazy, but it looks good. Well sculpted, well painted. His fists are nice. You can see that they're two color, which is good. I like that little padding on there, looking fantastic. I do wish there was some alternate hands, I gotta say. No alternate hands on Boba, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But I mean, honestly, he's going to be holding his rifle, most of the time anyway. But it would have been nice, even if it was just like fist hands. I would have liked that, or one fist hand and one open hand, something, It is a deluxe figure. You're paying $30 for this, so, you could have tossed in a couple extra hands, Hasbro. You could have. On the back, but going back again, we saw this, so we want to look at it again if you want to see what it looks like, without. You do have some straps there, which is good. And then, last but not least, his little tattered half cape in green. Looks really good. Very, very nice sculpt. Just green, but it works. I like it. I like plastic better, guys. I'm not much of a cloth cape guy because you can't get any good sculpt in a cloth cape. It just, you can't. You could do so much more with plastic on an action figure, in my opinion. So, your mileage is going to vary on that, but that's my opinion. And in my opinion, I think this Boba Fett is quite excellent. It really is. Articulation on Boba Fett. Head is on a ball joint, and then you have a separate neck joint. How about that? That is probably the best articulation I've seen on a Hasbro figure at the neck ever. Then you have the upper body joint, which moves well, and this is a soft plastic, which is also very new and awesome. I do dig it. You just have that, though. You don't have anything at the waist. So, is what it is, but this is really good. So, I like it a lot. I do. Hinge swivel at the shoulder. There is a butterfly joint in there. It moves okay. Could be a tad better, but it's there. Then you have a bicep swivel, sort of, in there. You do. And then that, long hinge for the elbow in lieu of a double jointed hinge. These work good, though. I think they do a good job with them. Hinge, swivel at the wrist, and it is the hinge on top, which is the preferred way to do it. That much of a split. I froze. Kicks that much forward, goes back. Swivel at the thigh. Then you have a long hinge at the knee as well, which works really good. Rocker, hinge at the foot. So I like this articulation style. You know, I could see some folks not, but I think it works really well for this figure. You could get him in a lot of poses. This moves as well. So yeah, I think it's pretty decent overall. No doubt about it. For your size comparisons, here's Boba Fett with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. But for a comparison, probably worthy of its own video, but I won't do it because they're two different size classes. Here is the recent DST version of this figure. And as you can see, this has everything I'm talking about as far as paint weathering. This was cheaper than this. Bigger. This came with a ton of accessories as well. And honestly, the articulation's almost the same, guys. It's pretty much the same. It is a very, very little difference. As you can see, this is a lot brighter. This looks right to me. This just looks way too bright. Missing paint there. Didn't notice that. You know, like, yeah, there's things here. But I definitely wanted to show you because cheaper than this. So, yeah, not saying that this is bad, but cheaper. And my final thoughts, I think this Boba Fett is really good. I do like it a whole lot. Even though I kind of alluded to maybe it having some shortcomings, it does. And there should have been some wash on the gray spots. It should have been dirty. But otherwise, I think that's my only complaint. And maybe, you know, give him a couple extra hands. But the figure itself is really good. I really like it. I really like how it feels in hand. I like posing it around. And the accessories are very nice. I don't like the grappling hook that much, but yeah, that's the only thing. The other accessories are really, really good looking. So there you go, guys. That's my review. I think this is a good one, and I'm glad to finally get a new Black Series Boba Fett in hand. It's cool to have a new mold. I wish I had the old mold around to, even though I have so many of them, they're just not here. They are in storage for now. And as I, you know, rearrange my room and stuff, so I couldn't, you know, compare it to those. But you know what? This is from a different movie anyway, so it's gonna look different. And the DST was the one to compare it to anyway. And there you go. Alright guys, that's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. And if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe till next time. Peace out, peeps.